So I think this is actually a pretty pivotal match for both of these teams in their season going forward. We're getting near the halfway point in the regular season. And if these guys want to make the playoffs, I think they need to start winning now.
Yeah, this is the time. They've got to get the win on the board. This is an easy, winnable one for both of them.
It's a mad life crisis.
Life crisis.
I'm still hip. Yep.
Well,
his red convertible's parked outside.
They probably won't give him the Rift Herald. That would be hilarious if they did. But he's
We'll give it to Bubbling, yeah.
We're getting closer and closer to 15 minutes, and we might actually see CJ keep it competitive.
Yeah, maybe. Mad Life with the flash flame. Mickey doesn't have his flash right now, so Sky able to get that first blood, and Mad Life already making plays. Here comes Lyra, but he's way too low to get any sort of
the
return
outside
kill.
chance that CJ Entus come in behind the 15. So far, so good.
Well, CJ just doesn't really, they just don't get ahead in the early game.
Nope.
When they win, you know, it's from good team fighting. A lot of time on the back of Mad Life. It's from picks being made, again, by Mad Life. It's from winning team fights by Mad Life saving people. It's really just Mad Life. If Mad Life has a good game, CJ has a much, much better chance.
Chasing's definitely not something Afreeca's comp does well when Game Plan Gold's down. They're trying to rush down the Rift Herald. We might actually see a Rift Herald contest. We never see that.
We never see a fight over the Rift Herald, but CJ may want to do it here. Whoa, Bubbling in trouble, gets knocked back in there again. Grand challenge pop, Bubbling makes it over the wall. I don't know if he's going to live through everything, but he does. Meanwhile, Mickey's zoning out Mad Life at the bottom. There's a double kill already for Untara, making that Fiora work, and CJ taking Afreeca apart. A double kill for Sky at the end. And that really could not have gone better for CJ. Going right for that mid lane turret now. What, like 3K gold ahead at 15 minutes a little while ago? 4K ahead right now?
This is definitely the very rare game. If you're a bird watcher, this is the one you've been looking for. The CJ Entus ahead at 15 minutes game.
I know, strange. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been dying. That's kind of the biggest change, is that Bubbling is, you know, had a habit of going into the jungle and just finding ways to get killed. Here comes Snowflower. Speaking of getting killed, Mad Life thrown into the 1v2. Gonna run away. There's a kill, though, for Lyra. So the pick does come in. Meanwhile, Untara, time to dive on Ixu. Ixu flashing over the wall. Untara's going to try to chase. Doesn't use his own flash. That was a wide flash that Ixu used.
It's one of those situations where the gold lead hasn't quite ballooned yet. Mickey, is he caught?
Teleport coming in. Untara trying to make a play onto Mickey. Mickey in a lot of trouble. GPL comes down, though. There's a wild growth. Untara doesn't have his own ultimate, though. Snowflower getting low, and actually they got the kill onto Mickey in the back line. Sky was able to grab that one. Burned the Ignite to do it, but it worked out. 2 more kills coming in for CJ. No ult for Ixu. That is something that could make a big difference, but Victor still has his. Mad Life grabs Snowflower, brings him into the box. Dragon taken by Afreeca. Freecs are going to have to give up their support to do it, though. But being up 3 dragons to 0, I think, is something they're going to be satisfied with giving away Snowflower for. Nice grab onto Lyra, getting him right before the pounce. Lyra's going to live, though, for a moment, long enough to kill Mad Life anyway.
Well, that's a reality, if a disappointing one.
Yep. Whoa, fight down to bot lane. Ixu going toe-to-toe with Untara. Untara gets the kill, gets out. The heal just barely keeps him alive.
But he hasn't got the defensive vision to stick around and take that. Gangplank can't enter lane against Untara. It's only saved by the fact that he can farm safely as inhibitor turret, but this should finally be a dragon for CJ Entus.
Yeah. Yeah, Freakin' Freak's not going to do anything to stop this one, so CJ gets that nice first dragon buff. Songyun sees it with the True Shot Barrage.
All right, Baron time. Let's do it. Let's go.
Feel the anger in your voice, Papa Smith.
Okay, they're doing something. They're doing something. This is great.
All right, good.
All right.
You were almost hulking out there.
I'm excited.
All right, CJ, the Baron not going down too quickly. GPL used. CJ wants to finish it. Can they do it? True Shot Barrage comes through. Baron does go to CJ. Will they pay for it, though? Ixu on the outside getting caught by Untara. Untara with a good angle to come over the wall and get a lot of kills here. Kramer untouched so far, and this is all CJ. Kramer with the triple kill, the quadra. Did he get the penta? No, not quite. Mad Life denies it. I guess it was a triple in the end as Untara picked one up too, but that was a...
There's not a fight that Afreeca can win, barring a massive mistake, so... Look, CJ will just dot the I's, cross the T's. They're taking a second dragon because it's there, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, you keep it away from Afreeca Freecs. That's really the big thing, right?
I mean, Afreeca can't leave their base. They can't go anywhere. With all the lifesteal, you come back and you just lifesteal up with the GA. If you somehow die through the Lulu, it's okay.
Well, we've got the one-on-one going on in top. Ixu's going to try to take on Untara, but he just can't.
No, there's no taking on.
There's a Baron.
All right, here we go.
Yep, that's right. And now we'll see how much Afreeca wants to commit to defending this. Bubbling a little bit low. There's the engage from Snowflower. Gets on the Sky and Kramer. TP coming in. Mad Life very, very low. Drops the box in a good place, so GP Alt zoning a bit. And now Untara getting into the back lines. Fiora has been unleashed. Double kill already. Kramer, though, on his own has to flash away. That was a little bit messy, but Songyun taking a lot of hits. Lucky he didn't die to Kramer right there. Now there's a Whimsy. Kramer coming up onto Mickey. Mickey with a bit of damage. Can Kramer get him? Gravity Field says no. And I think they're just going to turn back onto that Baron now.
CJ still have no tank to tank the Baron. That's why they fell low. They were all chunked out. But you saw the moment Untara comes in, ults the Alistar just to kill him, easily cleans up a second person. Don't say things like that.
I wish I didn't have to.
No proclamations like that, please.
There will be at least 7 5th dragons in this game. Let's push something. Oh, bubbling. Untara needs to be careful here. Yeah,
does he though?
Okay. Maybe. Maybe. There's a catch on to Mickey, though. Nice play from Mad Life. There's a box going down. Untara pops his ult, gets the heal off. Doesn't keep him alive, though. Not quite enough. Actually, you know, he barely lives. GA, thank you very much. He got it done just in time.
But Mad Life did it his way. He initiated. He got the wild growth. He's like, all right, if no one else will do it, I'll finally do it. They're going to push in, and they're eventually going to win this game.
Yep. And there's the ult once more from Ixu. CJ should be able to close it out with no issues. Yeah, there goes the Nexus. Kramer's still looking for more kills. So why not? Gets a couple. GG. CJ takes game 1.
Look, maybe it was 20 minutes or 15 minutes late, but CJ Entus played a winning early game and translated it into a match victory.
Yeah, it was a different CJ than we've seen previously.
You could definitely see they were inexperienced.
CJ dominates the early game.
Words said, unironically.
I know. That dominating CJ early game, that's something I didn't think I'd be saying today.
One day it'll come back.
Maybe. Was it ever really here?
No, that's
play safe, keep your carry healthy, and then you wait for your opponents to make mistakes.
Well.
Mickey, speaking of mistakes, may have to burn a summoner. Here's Mad Life coming in. There's the flash. Mad Life with the flash play. Mickey in a lot of trouble. Can they get the kill? They can. And Sky's going to claim first blood, but Mad Life making the plays already here in game 2.
Oh, you can stack rings. You just only have 6 slots, though.
That's coming. You know, maybe someday you'll be able to stack Doran's items.
You were actually correct the first, because of course he's got a hex core, so he can only stack 5.
Oh yeah, you're right. See, that's what I meant.
Law appropriate. Thanks, Rito.
That's what I meant. I knew it all along.
Why do I ever question you, Dora? You're always right.
I don't know. And Afreeca did get the first 3 dragons last game. CJ was able to still push back and win that one. But that was standard lane, so this is a lane swap, so we're going to see a very different, probably much longer game this time around. CJ has managed to clean up most of the wards anyway. Uh-oh, TP coming in for Afreeca Freecs. They're going to go ahead and send Ixu up there.
That is a really long walk.
Yeah, it is. Mad Life gets the grab onto Snowflower. CJ backing away. They're going to try to go in onto Ixu. Slammed against the wall. There's Ixu ulting himself. Untara looking in trouble. There's a kill for Ixu. Snowflower comes in. They're going to try to grab Bubbling as well. Mickey piling on the damage. Songyun with that one. And hey, that's a teleport play that worked out pretty well.
Even though it was...
Well, anthropomorphic cow people, yeah.
Okay.
Afreeca Freecs going for their second dragon.
Well, this is very reminiscent of the previous game. Dragon control was what Afreeca had. They rushed down 3 very, very early. In fact,
Mad Life knows what's up.
Spotted out. Kramer has ult again. He shoots it out. Will this be the turret?
Wow, flash W onto Bubbling. They're going to ult him too. Easy kill for Ixu. Grabs that one. I guess Songyun ended up getting the kill. They get the turret. Turret's traded for both of these guys. Both of these teams, rather. Oh yeah, I suppose he did use the Q to go in.
Yeah, it was the flying part of the death sentence of their need, rather than a flash. I can see how it looked like that to you. As
oh, thank you. Glad you can see that.
Actually, no, I can't see it, Doa. How could you do that, you professional caster?
Well, bam, goodbye.
Only one,
Not enough though, yeah.
Super low. They're gonna get it.
Yep.
There's a lot of people coming from CJ. They need to be careful, though.
Oh, yeah. Untara gets jumped on immediately, though. Nearly eats a full culling. There's a TP coming in. Mickey drops a package in a great place. Bubbling. Gone. Sky destroyed, too. Double kill for Mickey, and this game is all Afreeca so far.
CJ Entus showed so little awareness. They thought they could just slowly saunter Kramer or a contest. They're in tip-top shape, or at least decent shape.
Oh, they're not going to get this one.
No. Being rushed down. There's a steal attempt, though. Wow, they actually delayed that quite a lot, but still does go down. There's 2 items onto Kramer. Doesn't quite have Muramana, though, so still not looking to team fight.
Wow, ult onto Bubbling. Nice cocoon. And Bubbling trying to flash away. I don't think he's going to make it, though. Yeah, Lyra tanking that turret well enough. Here comes Untara, though. CJ strikes. They pick up their own kill onto Snowflower.
Should be 4th Dragon coming up soon in a couple minutes, but now Afreeca just going to take this mid lane turret. This is important, breaking another crucial turret now. It's going to be harder and harder.
Uh-oh, Sky could be in trouble here. Takes a lot of damage, drops that gravity field, takes a ride out on the Lantern. Meanwhile, CJ having to back off. Mickey over the wall, gets exhausted right away. True Shot Barrage does a bit. Sky comes in, or actually takes out Mickey is coming in. Now Untara from the side, and this is such good timing. Untara comes in, there's a knock up on Ixu, slowed down. Mad Life misses a flay, but it doesn't matter because Sky's there with the kill. And I think that dragon is going to be coming up very soon, and if CJ takes that, that's a big problem for Afreeca Freecs. No ult for Untara at the moment. Taken by Afreeca Freecs. Untara goes in. CJ, though, not really finding the angle to make a fight out of this.
They don't have teleport in Untara, so they couldn't go for a flank. Poppy running straight at you certainly isn't quite the same. exclusive vision around the 5th Dragon, and actually, a lot of control coming over onto this Baron this time.
Okay, yeah, CJ sees it right away, though.
Well,
where's the response? I think Afreeca might have this one. Yeah, they do, and they should be able to disengage. Yeah, TP. Canceled by Untara.
Really nice decisive play from Afreeca. This is what they could do in Fitz.
Well, he's going to try to do as much damage to that top turret. In fact, he's going to be able to get it.
Well,
yeah, he's got it. All right, Dragon's up. Yeah, the Dragon has to be the priority, even over that inhibitor. Getting a little bit lower. Is Afreeca going to grab it? Thinking about it, TP coming in right now. Whoa, goodbye, Elise. Right on top of Bubbling, though. Ixu in the back lines forces Untara away. Mad Life drops the box, but the damage is coming in. So much for Afreeca Freecs. Dragon's still alive, but Afreeca doesn't need it to win this team fight. They may not even need that 5th Dragon to close out this game.
They're still riding the Baron buff for about another 15 seconds. They've broken the base in one spot. They can probably finish it. Look at those death timers, 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Should be game, and Afreeca,
well,
big step up from game 1.
What do you do? I mean, if you're CJ, you have to fight around that Dragon. Really no choice. Lyra's just getting the Dragon anyway. I don't know why they're not just ending the game.
Lyra's a troll. That's what we're learning from this.
I guess he just really wants it. There we go. Okay, 5th Dragon necessary.
Look, when you can finish the game on fire, if NBA Jam told you anything,
this
is
on
what
fire.
you do.
That's true. It's a good point, Papa Smithy. It's the NBA Jam finish. They want to be on fire, and there it is. We're all tied up 1-1. Afreeca Freecs take game 2.
Afreeca, their control of Dragon from very early in the game set the tone. CJ, they love the delay style with Ezreal, but when you're talking about a pre-30-minute 5th Dragon,
potentially becoming a playoff team, both of these teams really on the edge. You know, are they going to be a bottom team? Are they going to be one of the top teams? Now is when you start winning.
Team fighting versus Siege. They've definitely got 2 identities. Let's see if the Siege can get ahead, otherwise late game. Moves like Shen, not like Jagger, to be clear.
We got moves like Shen. That song would have been so much better. Yeah, a little bit of an early gank attempt coming in from Lyra. Snowflower is going to bring him in. Mad Life actually in a lot of trouble here. Flashes away. He's got the shield. They're chasing. Mad Life so low. Ignite used. Trying to turn it around. Yeah, Bubbling all over Snowflower now, and that's going to be first blood over to CJ. Afreeca Freecs going for that early aggressive gank, and CJ responding well.
A lot of the enemies, more so than necessarily the heroes.
I'm not too worried about that.
You got to play as Luigi, that was pretty cool.
He plays Luigi in the first one too?
Yeah, but he doesn't jump super high. That was introduced in Super Mario Bros. 2.
Oh.
The floaty jump.
I suppose.
You got to play as Peach, that wasn't as exciting, but...
Afreeca Freecs gets that first dragon too, so CJ not able to control it. Making pretty good decisions overall.
And just to clarify what you're saying, not so much, it's in a smart way, but that's smart timing.
Do I see a fight over the Rift Herald coming? Bubbling's a bit low. Mickey coming in with the package, and Afreeca Freecs, they're going to win this one. Sky on the run. Nice hook by Snowflower. And that is why Snowflower is good on that thresh. He can make the plays.
Cataclysmic fight over the Rift Herald. This time goes to Afreeca. We forget, you know, I made the point during Champs that this is his best champion. Okay, he's not Mad Life, but he's always looked super impressive on the Thresh, and they pick up the 2 kills. They're also going to get the Rift Herald. Nice play from Afreeca once again.
Yeah. Now, CJ has a wave in the Dragon Pit, so they know this is going on. Is there anything they can do to contest it? Doesn't even look like they're going to try.
They don't have an Ezreal to even try steal.
Oh, wah, wah.
What is up with leashing today?
Did that happen? Yeah, I mean, we've seen some issues with leashing on both teams today. It's been weird. I think so. I mean, their ping's going down. Clearly, they wanted a gank, but they'll have to settle for the Rift Herald instead.
And no one wants it. Everyone walked away from it.
That's true. Nobody wants him because like, I guess I'll take it. Yeah.
Oh boy, here you go.
Oh yeah, on to Songyun. There's a Fate's call. Songyun getting very low. Arcane shifts away, gets stunned, gets killed. There's a kill for CJ. Another one over to Kramer. He's got both of them in this game so far.
If he needs to, he's got safe farming from over 1200 range.
Yeah, Kalista Braum though have so much CC between the two ultimates, between the passive from Braum, between the slow that Kalista has. Tara on the run, the TP's going to come in. Sky's trying to make a play here. Ixu has to E back behind him. There's the ult onto Sky, ult onto Mickey. Wild Growth used onto Sky, but here comes Lyra. Dodges a cocoon, but can't dodge a phosphorus bomb, and Mickey picks up a kill there.
Really good target selection from Afreeca. They go for the Lulu. They did individual mistake. Otherwise, very, very clean game from Afreeca. Oh boy.
Yeah, Kramer a little bit trapped underneath this turret. There's a nice cocoon from Lyra going in. He may not even need much help. True Shot Barrage comes through. Kramer dodging around, and he's going to actually pick one up. Wow, what a play from Kramer.
It's really
Got killed, but
Kramer.
he turned it into a trade.
Execution from CJ to force a fight now. Third dragon spawns.
They're going to have to try it. I mean, they cannot let Afreeca Freecs get that big dragon edge again. Here comes CJ just walking right in. Flash up from Mad Life. They get the knock up on the Snowflower, immediately turning on the dragon, immediately having to back off as well. And the teleport coming in really late for Antara, actually. Already about halfway down on that Gnar bar. CJ is going to try another engage here. See if they can make it work. Dragon low, and CJ doesn't get it. Lyra comes in for the smite at the last moment. Mad Life thrown in with the face call. Nice three-man knockup. CJ looking for a bit of revenge. They get 2 kills already, and this is the kind of fight that CJ wanted. Nearly an ace, and man, are the Afreeca Freecs lucky that Lyra got that dragon.
The Fates Core initiate was massive, and Kramer free hitting on the group knockup. He's got the items. Remember, he picked up that kill on Ezreal. Blade the Ruin King, Hurricane.
Whoa, are they going?
Completely wrecked Afreeca, and they're going for Baron.
They are. Very early dragon, or a Baron rather, 21 minutes. Low health on CJ, but they can take it down pretty fast, and they've got that Kalista as well. Here comes Lyra. He's got smite again.
Oh boy.
I don't know. He'd have to be quite the hero. Yeah, Untara's going to zone him out. Smart thing to do just in case. Baron is going to go down, so CJ gets Baron on all 5 members. What a turnaround. Whoa! Nice block from Mad Life. That was close. This looks a little bit iffy for CJ. We'll see what they can do. Cocoon misses. Kramer a little bit low already, though. Fate's call used. They're going to pull him to safety. They're going to go in onto Lyra. Here comes Ixu, though. Could be a big ultimate. Gets knocked up, though. Ixu doesn't get anything out of that Lissandra ultimate. CJ turns it around. They're going to win another team fight handily. Double kill. Make it a triple for Kramer. And this is a CJ team fighting that we know wins games.
It's not even a team fight, though. It was a 4v5, and they crushed Afreeca. They thought it would be free dragon, and then the time is suddenly moving up to around 40 minutes. It doesn't look like this game's going to go 40 minutes, or at least competitive-wise, after CJ easily pick up their first dragon.
Yeah.
All right,
Tara with the split push. He's got the teleport, and here we go. Baron time. And Afreeca not really in a position to stop this, so CJ just continuing to dominate this game.
This is excellent. This is exactly what Afreeca did last game. They're being assertive. This is the situation where CJ was just running around.
Whoa.
They're going to jump over, stop the smite, Essential even coming.
The Wombo combo. Braum ult into the Gnar ult. CJ looking for another team fight. Corki packages his way to safety, but Lyra stuck and taken out. Shot barrage. Couple low health members of CJ, but Untara with another ult. And another stun. Whoa, Sky gets taken out almost immediately. Yeah, CJ may have overstayed their welcome. I was going to say, can they turn it around? Bubbling and Kramer trying to make a difference in this team fight, but yeah, it's a little bit too much. CJ stuck around, tried to kill that inhibitor. A lot of members low health, and they gave up a lot of Baron buffs.
Third inhibitor.
Yeah, they're looking for another engage. Ixu not quite finding it, though.
Sky's smart with his positioning. Do a Soraka impression. Stand behind your carry, and your carry's Kramer. But he's not in position at all.
Oh, here we go. Coming in right now. Self-ult for Ixu. CJ backs off. Now goes back in with that Fate's call. A really measured team fight as Mad Life makes that with just barely any health. There's a first kill coming in for Kramer. There's another one. Ixu with the Zonias. He's not going to last too long. There's a triple now for Kramer, and Songyun and Snowflower don't look like they want to have anything to do with the rest of this game. Kramer wants it, though. He wants that Penta. I think he's just going to get killed, though. Oh, he's so lucky he got out.
QSS?
I guess so.
GA?
GA, yeah.
Now he's
Guys. All right. Kramer just really wanted to die there. Kind of silly, but they're going to get the Nexus in the end, and the prophecy is fulfilled. CJ gets the 2-1 victory over Afreeca Freecs. GG.
A lot of mirror fact about that game to game one. It felt like it, but this time CJ Entus, so much more decisive. Loved the Baron call, was exactly the right time. Okay, couple of small execution errors, but they correct those this time. Kallista's out the front. We're seeing the damage graph here. Kallista did more than 2.5 times the next person.
SK Telecom looking to finish strong yet again here in game number 1 versus KT Rolster, but man, it's been a while since we've seen a match between these two teams that I think is going to be as close as we're going to see today, though. It's going to be a good one, and that will probably go over to score, I would imagine, just give them that little bit of extra mobility.
Well, they kind of need 2 men to contest, and it's far better for Duke to freeze a minion wave as gameplay than it is to contest the Rift Herald.
Oh, yeah. Let's be honest, nobody really cares about the Rift Herald right now.
I mean, we literally just saw a series where the Rift Herald was contested.
Can't see if you're more than 2 feet away.
I did partake in the standing sometimes. Oh, Sunday's low.
Action time. Someday ulting. Oh, nice dodge from Bengi getting to that ward. Oh, that was beautiful. Bengi, you beast. You deserve the first blood.
Well, that sets the tone, doesn't it?
Bengi unleashed.
Someday looks frustrated, but that was all Bengi. Really nice mechanics. First to dodge turret damage in the top or draw out the teleport from Someday.
All right, Faker with a little bit of action on the fly, gets out of the gravity field. There's the exhaust. Faker over the wall. The no-look rocket for the 1v1. SKT. Hey, guess what, Papa Smithy? These guys won Worlds last year.
Score has been the one neutralized by SKT. KT must have thought they were neutralizing the enemy jungler. Send out all those bans, get that advantageous matchup, force Bengi on a champion who's been very reticent to play, at least in the recent past. But Bengi's mechanics were on point. Best Fiora in the world, but they went for Poppy for more of an early game impact.
Oh, here comes Faker using the package to get over the wall, trying to make a play on the score, but he's going to be in trouble now. Gravity Lapse or Gravity Field doesn't really do much to him. Chaos Storm nearly kills him though. Wow, there's the engage. Wolf goes in, drops a box. Kind of disjointed from SKT, but they still get the kill on the fly in the end anyway. Oh, there goes Wolf, and now Bang in a lot of trouble. KT turning his run with that. I give up. Bengi's gonna die. Or is he? Yep, there's a turret. Double kill for Someday, and KT Rolster turning that one around at the cost of a turret, but I think they're fine. They can probably equalize the turrets right now
anyway. To put down those barrels, won't be able to do too much. There's a lot of backside damage. Wow, there's one.
Wow, Faker comes in, gets a kill on Chani, gets a double kill. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Faker.
And it evens up what was looking like a big skirmish win for KT. Remember, Duke this whole time.
A little bit of a gold lead too, 3,000, not too bad. Duke and Someday. Well, duking it out doesn't seem like the right term, but I suppose it'll work here. Duke in trouble, though. Has to drop that ultimate, slows him down. Someday following, there's the flash. Poppy's looking scary. Here comes the rest of KT. Faker all over score, though. Faker trying to prevent the jungler to come in. We may see a trade. Faker actually saves Duke by all the pressure onto score. Now turning on to Someday. It's Faker. It's the Faker Show. Welcome to the Faker Show.
Turns out it was renewed for another season, though. I thought 2015 was the last episode of the Faker Show, but he's turning on again, and they're not done.
This is insane. Faker single-handedly saving his top laner, getting himself a kill in a 1v2. I say to myself, I look at this, I'm like, this isn't really SK Telecom. They're just not really taking this one too seriously, and everyone's like, I don't know. And then you have series like this. Then you have SK Telecom play like this. Where did the other two ghosts come from? And SKT will tell you, we're going to make them out of the other team.
Hey, if you told me,
Okay, here we go, engage from Achani. That's Faker getting instantly blown up. Great pick from KT Rolster.
Really nice
not out yet.
They're still brawling.
Yeah, Duke going after Someday. Bengi throws his Q and he does connect, but I don't think they want to engage that when they know the rest of the KT team is right in that jungle.
Left lane, almost none. Remember, it's been Someday has been teleporting to get these engages in. Oh boy.
Wow, look at that. Duke going in on a Someday, gets the one-on-one kill under the turret. And it is not very often that you see Someday die in a 1v1.
Yeah, solo kill from Duke.
Question is, will the game last that long? SK Telecom already going for their third dragon.
No contest, as expected from KT. They have no way to get in and fight at this present point.
Spring is on the way.
I think KT have managed to do... Oh, here we go.
Oh, Faker caught again. Flashes, double flash right away from score. Turn around, there's the exhaust. And no follow-up for SK Telecom, and you got to watch out for that. I mean, if there's going to be a way for KT back into this game, it's going to be catching people like Faker. Faker's all too happy to oblige sometimes.
Small thing KT could do was push up pink wards. You'll notice they actually already had 3 pink wards in their dragon. They pushed another one further up. Now they have one on Baron. This is a really decisive Baron call. Gangplank's already teleporting.
Yeah, Gangplank does not have his ultimate either, too. Just used it. And so SK Telecom's going to have a hard time contesting this one. Bengi looking to steal, lurking around the backside. They know he's there. Might come in. Hachani over the wall. Bengi might be able to pick up a kill out of this. Nope. Goes over to KT. Fly gets caught. There's one for SK Telecom. Hachani lives, actually. Bengi goes down. No, he doesn't. Got him in the end. Arrow looking for another one. Thank you.
Just waiting for some action. Looks like it's going to happen around Dragon. Chani.
Yeah, Chani getting a little bit caught here. They get the ult right away. Bengi dodging around. Can he get to the lantern? He's having issues. Gets taken out. Whoops. Gangplank ult used. This isn't exactly how you go about securing a dragon if you're SK Telecom. They wanted to get the ult out, I suppose, but then they just couldn't get Bengi back to the lantern, and Wolf caught too. Someday comes in. Who's going to do the damage? Bang on the side. Wolf gets the box down. Squares the flash away, but a double kill already in there for Fly. Wolf on the run. He's going to have a hard time surviving unless he recalls right now, which he will, but all of this amounts to Dragon #1 for KT Rolster, and no Dragon 4 for SKT.
I'm shaking my head. SKT's playing like they have a front line. Literally the only person with any semblance of tankiness is dead. Even temper Poppy's day, so see how it goes.
Wow, SKT, they get a free 4th Dragon, but they may give up the Baron for this. Can they get there in time to stop it?
Remember, this is risky. The Gangplank ult will do a lot of work here.
This is very risky for KT Rolster. They're pulling off. Thought maybe they could sneak it, but SK Telecom gets that Dragon someday waiting to TP in.
Turret, really nice move from SKT.
Yeah, is SKT going to get away? Here comes Hachani with the engage, flayed away, knocked away actually. Bang on a good angle here to do damage. Nice damage onto Graves here. Faker barely gets out with his life for the moment anyway. SK Telecom on the disengage. They don't need to fight this. Lantern goes out for some armor. Duke gets caught, gets killed by Fly. One goes down on each side, KT, and it doesn't land on anyone.
Still 20 seconds for Duke to respawn.
Yeah.
Now wait for Graves to join us fast.
Good hold. They're going to go in onto Someday. That's a tanky target to choose. Wolf, a little bit of trouble, pulled in with the Fate's call. Hachani low, they get the kill. Faker does it, and they save their inhibitor. Wow, what a hold to not have their Gangplank there.
This is a really big mistake from KT.
No kidding. Well, I mean, they're going for the inhibitor. It looks like they'll get that. Faker, though, may take it on to Someday. There's a GPL coming down. Someday taking a lot of damage. There's the exhaust. Faker saves the inhibitor and gets the kill. Disaster for KT Rolster. They lose the Baron. They lose Someday for 60 seconds, and they don't get the inhibitor. Got it that time.
Just keep staying, though. There's 5 men alive, but Hachani's super jumped out.
Someday trying to flank. He's going to go after Bengi. SK Telecom needs to back away. A little bit awkward. Someday on his own. They pull him in with the Fate's call. Bengi flashes back in. No, he doesn't flash, actually. Gets caught, though. Nearly gets killed. Hachani, though, in the back lines. He gets low. Bang, nearly taken out with that collateral damage. Poppy completes the kill. SKT on the run now. Someday low. There goes Faker. KT finds the fight. Cannon minion denied. Get out of there.
They keep their inhibitor alive, but both turrets down. 2 people dead for 60 seconds.
That should be an easy inhibitor kill. SK Telecom doesn't really want to fight this.
Oh boy.
Oh, KT pushing even farther. Bang, back in 5 seconds. A little bit longer for Faker. They're going to go in. They're going to force a fight. Score a little bit low. Needs to be careful. Duke looking for an opportunity. Gets knocked up. That's a lot of damage coming in from Fly. Has to be careful. That's right. Wolf, bang, back in the fight yet again. There's the Fate's call. Bengi caught. Here comes Faker trying to make a play. Score goes down. Faker able to help GP get one. Someday taken out. And SK Telecom with the ace. They're going to take game #1. KT pushing it just a little bit too far. And that is going to cost them the game.
For sure, Doa. KT felt like they couldn't let it go. They thought they would be bled out because they lost their top lane inhibitor turret, so they went all in. They had a 9-second window after they pushed the inhibitor to get a pick, but no pick was forthcoming. Faker comes in with the home guards, and SKT win the first game.
Wow, and they're going to actually just clear this other inhibitor.
They've got so much time.
I mean, they can wait till the minion wave shows up too. Again, you know, still nobody really that tanky on SK Telecom. Hachani up in 15, but the game's going to be over by then. And wow, what a first game to this series, back and forth. Good play from both sides, but in the end, the World Championship team takes it. SK Telecom 1-0 so far. GG.
The Telecom Wars always deliver. Doesn't matter that we're just in the first half of spring season. A titanic game between SKT and KT comes right down to the wire. KT, They just went for the win. They were like, okay, we're either going to win it now or we're going to lose due to our turrets being down.
And he hasn't been checking bushes with his face that much this season, so good for him.
This is what it's all about, though. A big match feel here for the last match of the week. Could be our last game, but who's to say?
Debated wards by KT, though, so there's really no way for SKT to come in without being seen. They've really done a good job. Whoa! I was going to say, I'm keeping Someday safe. Meanwhile, Wolf's not staying so safe. His first blood goes over to Hachani. Bengi on the run, too. I think that was just a really nice catch by Fly.
KT, the one small win for them is that they delayed the first Dragon take till 14 minutes.
Yeah, it looked a little bit shaky for Bengi right at the start of that, but Riftsculler came to the rescue just in time. Oh, meanwhile, Someday may need some rescuing too. Drops that GP ult, takes some damage. Duke with the kill anyway. You know, if you go far enough in lane against the Quinn at this point, this is just going to happen. Imagine harder. Well, the Dragon's up. SK Telecom going for it right now. KT Rolster around. They do have the GP ult. And how much are they going to try to contest this? It's only second Dragon. And, oh, the Dragon releashes. Hachani moving in with a shield. They're worried about that GP ultimate. KT takes it. SK Telecom looking for a bit of revenge. Culling use. Fly pulled in. There's the GP ult. Duke coming from the side. Onto Someday. Someday's going to fall fairly quickly. They get Lux already. Wow, KT on the run. Fate's call. Pulls in Hachani. Bang needs to be careful here. Duke coming to save him. SKT's got 2 kills. Yeah, there comes Duke again. Arrow flashes right away. Bengi and Wolf coming from the side. Cocoon on to score as Callista falls. A double kill for Duke. And this is going to be an ace for SK Telecom. KT gets the Dragon, but SKT gets everything else.
I feel like a tennis announcer, Doa, but that's an unforced error there from KT. Why are they fighting for the second Dragon? All you can say is that they haven't.
Yep.
And now
that's going to be another Dragon for SKT.
Yeah, they just have no control of the map whatsoever.
Unopposed.
They're going to start Baron. Duke's already walking up there. Gameplay will have to teleport. It's already at 6,000 health.
Yeah, a really sneaky Baron here. Actually, I don't think KT was expecting SK Telecom to go for it this quickly. They're going to get it. Lux tries to snipe it, but SKT gets a clean Baron.
There's no way to do anything. Duke's now on the back line.
Uh-oh. Duke's on to score here. A lot of damage.
Oh,
Duke, the one-man army. Bang, meanwhile, takes down Lux. Arrow very, very low. Can't participate too much. Bang with 2 kills already. GP ult being a bit of a nuisance, but that is about it. Lux not quite as useful. That turret taking a lot of damage. It's going to go down. And SK Telecom, man, what a... Game 1 was a little bit shaky, and look at that! Bang just lights up Fly. Goodbye. He's certainly Fly, because that was a bug zapper if I ever saw one. And SKT looks like they're ready to end it right here. They take out Callista almost immediately. GP ult goes down, but is there anything that KT can do? Faker very low, but he lives! He lives! SK Telecom not losing anyone yet. Hachani, the last man standing, and that is going to be it. A 2-0 for SK Telecom, and what a way to finish it. GG.
SK Telecom just completely throw aside KT in Game 2. The first game, there were their ups and downs. There was no Corki getting caught in the river this time. Faker and Co just completely DPS down. Faker back on the Lulu, one of his trademark champions. And
They
KT
put the